What's up, guys? How have you guys been? Man, it has been crazy lately. Like, so much is changing. So much is changing in my life right now. As I'm sure it is, you guys got to be feeling it too. It's just, I went and talked to my therapist the other day, and I was just telling her, all the things that's going on in my life right now. It's just like, it's an extreme acceleration. I'm not used to things moving this fast, and it's really good. It's really good. I like it. I figured maybe I'd dick around on the guitar for a second and maybe read a chapter. I don't know, give you guys a pull at the end or something. Just chilling. And I may not be expressing the magnitude of my excitement, but anywho, that's smoothed out a lot. It's so I put on some custom light strings on the guitar, and yeah, as far as the tension goes, it's just, so much easier to play. I don't know why I never thought to do that sooner, but I mean, so it's got a really nice feel to it. I can ease up on my playing, because I'm not trying to focus. It's like when I'm playing guitar, like the harder I focus, it's usually the harder I play, and it's it has been a feat and a half, to be sure, to hold on to my finesse when focusing harder, trying to like really learn, you know, or trying to figure out a progression. But I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah. Play a lot faster. It's cool. I like it. Really, I should get an electric guitar. You know, when I first picked up guitar, that's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to learn first was electric. So, electric guitar speaks to me completely. Something completely different than acoustic. But I went with advice of people around me and ended up playing acoustic, which is not really my style actually. I'm more of like that heavy metal, you know. But yeah, whatever that was. Stopped playing there for a while, so I jump in between like my different creative pursuits. It's a strength to be able to take a mind that can't sit still for 1 second, you know, and just learn a whole bunch of different shit, and then so it's kind of like making the whole bouncing around healthy. You know, as healthy as it can be, I guess. But I'm never focused in on one. I'm trying to figure out an accurate way to say this. So I never stick to really one thing the whole time. I always switch. I have to, or I lose interest. I lose interest and then I stop altogether. Stop trying to grow, stop trying to learn, you know, stop interacting. So that's why I have a lot of shit that I'm interested in. I don't know. It's like a double-edged sword, I would say, on that, because like I don't know. It's not what keeps my mind interested. It's just like my mind needs different things to go between, you know, because that's how my mind works. could be in the middle of a conversation. I'm already on 4 or 5 different topics in my head, you know. If my conversations can go from one topic to another, and I keep up just fine, but it didn't always used to be like that. They say if so, they got the power of 3, right? You got your mind, body, and spirit, and you can usually tell a lot about a person's mind by their surroundings. What does their home look like? What does their bedroom look like? Their wardrobe, their closet. You know, what does their bathroom look like? And those are good indicators of the state of mind that you are in. It's a state of existence, a state of being. And if you want to remember things, if you want to become more organized, well, where one is, you know, how should I say, where one affects one, it affects the other, you know. So you organize your house, you'll notice that your mind starts becoming a little more organized. You can remember where you put your keys. You can remember what you had for breakfast. You know, there's just those little things. But I don't know why that needed to be said, but it's said. Dude, it's just like crazy. I don't know. Like, so I had a really rough week. It didn't relapse or anything, so I think that's pretty much. I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's because before, you know, if I'd have a hard time, I'd go into old behaviors. I did hurt myself this week. I hurt myself with food. It was like a week of pizza, you know, and got some exercise equipment in or whatnot. So whereas the body doesn't look like I binged on pizza for a week, the inside of my stomach was crying. It was definitely crying. That's another thing. Just this past couple of weeks, I've just discovered so much about. Really, I'm in my body right now. I haven't been in my body for, like, obviously I'm in my body, right? But, you know, I numbed myself, you know? So, for me to be in my body right now, I'm in the best shape I've been, even when I was still in, you know? I'm in better shape now, and I'm barely doing anything. So it's got me thinking, you know. It's like, you know, all these things that I could do. I can never make up my mind what I want to do in this life because there's just so many things, you know, and they change so often that I just kind of go with the flow. But this experience, this last activation that I received, has just been intense physically. Like my body has changed so much just in the last week, and I'm barely doing anything. Which I thought to myself, I was going back to what I was saying. You know, I never truly know what I really want to do. You know, because it changes at a moment's notice. But with me figuring out my diet and then seeing the changes that my body was undergoing, just changing my diet, not even exercising. And then I did like a day or two of exercise, and even my therapist said something like, she goes, "Wow, you've really been hitting the gym." I was like, "I got some equipment in." She goes, "How?" She goes, "What is that? About a week or two's worth right there?" And I was like, "That's 2 days." 2 days of barely doing anything, but I've discovered how my body works now, and it's really cool because now that I'm more in tune, now I'm becoming more in tune with my body. That's significant for like my intuition and stuff, and visions, making decisions based upon stuff like that. You know, it's really hard. It's really hard to have a vision, to have visions. and then being able to convey them to other people and them see it too, you know? I think that's one of the biggest heartbreaks of being prophetic or being a seer. It's just majority of the world just doesn't see it like we do, you know? It's really hard. It's really hard to bring things to fruition when they require this outside interaction from others, you know? So in that way, yes, we're all connected, but also in that way, what I decide to do may affect another, and vice versa. So I remember there was a friend of mine at the time. He had this belief that, and I adopted it because it made sense. He had this belief that, I forget. Oh, yep, my mind just went somewhere else. Anyway, yeah, I'm just glad to be here with you guys. Like, this is just, like, I only have one YouTube channel. I have one YouTube, I have a couple TikToks, but I only use the one right now, and I got an Instagram. So, what the fuck was the point of that? Well, I don't know. I guess I need to get a little more organized. I can't seem to stick to one thought at a time. Well, I don't know what. I was rambling, I guess. Read a chapter out of The Giver by Lois Lowry. Oh yeah. You kidding me? You know what? Maybe we won't. I could have swore I had a bookmark in there. I can't remember where I was at. So, do a pull for you guys. Angels, guides, clear up energy space. What do you want to tell the collective? You may want to turn down your volume, it's going to be loud. It's a bit long, but I love that. It really does feel like the energy gets cleared every time I do that. Okay. Oh, another thing. You eliminate, this neither here nor there, but for me at least, eliminating meat, I've noticed that eliminating meat products, dairy products, and anything with kind of like flour or bleached flour in it, because it causes my body to form mucus in the stomach, which causes my body to want to create more stomach acid. I've learned so much about my body, but if you stay away from those foods, you'll notice that you can go out in 100+ degree weather and it's not even hot. That's another thing I've noticed. I got several heat injuries in this life. So I've always been really sensitive to heat. But ever since I stopped eating meat products, that significantly increased my endurance. But it's the dairy and the flour, believe it or not, it's that flour, man. That flour gets you. Because I can, if I wanted to, I could eat meat products. But to be, anyway, it's just a little complicated. Just keep it simple. that yeah, your body will feel better. Guarantee it. But you gotta make sure your body's getting the protein where you're lacking in the, like we would say, carbohydrates in that area. You know, you're gonna have to find a diet that works for you. Everybody's body is different. So, I mean, if you got a body type similar to mine, you'll probably look at a couple of my posts and probably figure out something that'll, yeah, transform your body. Oh, got one. What do we got? We got two. We've got fuck you. Not fuck you. It was between me and God. Love and emotion / intellect. 12. So it's number 12, which is love. And number 11 of water. It's emotion and intellect. So what we got here? It's going to be a good message because it's about love. Keywords: love, infatuation, love for self, confidence, love for life, expansion. Key phrases: experience love in all its forms. Love is multifaceted, and love will shape you or break you. A past love re-enters your life, a love that deserves a second chance. Is it love or infatuation? How do you feel about yourself? Honor your body as a temple. Stop making comparisons. Make time to love and nurture yourself. Love and enjoy your uniqueness. Do what makes your heart sing. Open your heart to new loves. Sorry, I'm a little biased right now, so I have to just push that off to the side there for a second. So it doesn't bleed off onto you guys. Alright. The fourth reason for being is to experience love in all of its forms, from codependent and need-based love to big, unconditional, universal love. And to understand that love comes in many different forms and guises. There is the innocent, trusting love that a child has for a parent, and the unconditional love a parent has for a child. There's the love one has for self, and the love one has for others. There is the love we feel when we do the things we love, and the love we feel when others appreciate what we do. There is our love for family, love for community, love for nature, love for the gods we choose to worship, whether those gods be born of science or religion, or the humans we choose to idolize. There is sexual love, platonic love, playful, affectionate love, selfless love, crazy love, and more. We are here to learn that love is as multifaceted as we are, and that love is neither intrinsically good nor bad. Love is a cosmic force that will shape us or break us, depending on how we choose to experience. And just as we have a choice in what we experience, we have a choice in how we perceive and experience love. I'm not going to read that in the past or future. Read it as the present. When the love card appears in the present position, it speaks of the important role self-love plays in our day-to-day lives. How you feel about yourself in the present will shape your relationships with both yourself and others. It can either motivate or prevent you from following your dreams and nurturing your passions. It will influence all that you endeavor. The presence of the love card in this position asks, how do you feel about yourself? When you look in the mirror, do you like the person staring back at you? Or do your eyes slide away as quickly as possible? What are the words that whisper in your mind as your eyes meet, if they meet at all? If you cannot look yourself in the eyes and like what you see, do you then seek what you cannot give to yourself from others? Do you try to hide your own lack of love for self by being loving and nurturing to others? If so, why do you feel unworthy when you are the most worthy person of them all? Have you allowed society and the media to instill a belief that you are ugly simply because your appearance does not fit with their unnatural and often manipulated idea of what beauty is? The love card asks that you see that you are a divine and beautiful being, a living artwork that tells a unique and amazing story. To love yourself is not narcissism or an act of conceit. It is love, and with this love comes the confidence to push aside unreasonable fears and doubts, and the ability to silence the negative self-talk that tells you that you must not, cannot, should not, simply because you are afraid or believe yourself unworthy. To work with this energy of self-love, take a moment to write a list of all that you like about yourself, all that is working for you. Take pride in what's working for you. Nurture and expand. Make time to do the things that you enjoy and that make you feel good about yourself. Honor your body as the temple it is. It does not matter what size or shape you are, whether you are overweight, muscular, or somewhere in between. Give your body whole and natural foods. Make time every day to move, breathe, focus your breathing, expand your lungs, filling them with life-giving oxygen. Remember, we are all unique, so there is never a need to compare yourself to others or to measure your worth by your perception of others. We are all different. We are not meant to be the same. While the media presents an ideal of what is beautiful, more often than not, that ideal is not reality. It is manipulated and false. But you are real. Love that you are real. Enjoy that you are real. When the love card appears in the present, you are being asked to make the time to love yourself every day. Be kind to yourself. Be good to yourself. Know that you are divine and that you are not only worthy of love, but are loved. That's beautiful. Loving of water. Emotion, intellect. Love, fear, expression, suppression. Head, heart, ease, dis-ease. Key phrases. Influence of emotional disharmony. Both love and fear motivate. Is fear the more dominant force? Unvoiced emotions must be expressed. Address unhealthy imbalances. Suppressed emotion creates dis-ease. Seek a productive means of emotional release. Be proactive and mindful of your emotions. The 11 of Water is a balancing and realignment card that addresses any emotional disharmony that may be influencing your choices and environment. It also represents the need for us to see the whole and how an imbalance can affect it. Love and fear. How many times have you heard someone that a choice or action was made from a place of fear, or was born of a person's insecurities and doubts, or was born of love? When we are attacked by others, we may react and retaliate because we are angry and afraid, but we may also act because we have love for ourselves and wish to address an injustice and prevent further injustice. That's typically how I choose to. We may choose not to take a risk or make changes in our lives because we are afraid of an unknown future. But we may also choose not to take a risk that may alter our lives because we love the life we already have. We may be plagued with doubts, but we can also be blinded by love. What motivates our actions the most? Fear or love? The truth is that most of our actions are motivated by both in equal measure. Fear and love, like creation and destruction, cannot exist without one another. They can even appear to be the same force, depending on one's perspective. What motivates you to walk away from a friendship or relationship that is causing you hurt and disease? One person might say that you have walked away because you were afraid of being hurt further. Another might say that you walked away because you respect and love yourself and know that you deserve better. Yep. Who is right? In most situations, both are right. You are afraid of being hurt again, and you do believe you deserve better. You may also be motivated to stay in that relationship because you are afraid to leave, or because you are so in love that you are willing to forgive the one who hurt you and give them a second chance. The 11 of water signifies a need to see that you are often motivated by both forces at the same time. Love and fear are two halves of the same whole, and each flows into the other. However, an unhealthy imbalance can occur when fear becomes the dominant force and prevents you from breaking free of painful situations or relationships, thereby preventing you from leading a happy and productive life. The 11 of water also addresses the subject of suppression and expression. Suppressed emotion can lead to illness. Emotional stress can manifest in the form of depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, inflammation in the body, and in turn, dis-ease. There can be real and life-threatening consequences to suppressing fear, anger, sorrow, and other weightier emotions. The 11 of water does not suggest that life is meant to be lived on an even keel. Life will always offer up moments that will have us shouting for joy or, conversely, suffering in silence. But if you express instead of suppress, you will move through life with more ease, as opposed to living a life of dis-ease and suffering. It is better to be proactive and mindful when it comes to your emotions. Never ignore them. We'll leave it there. Have a great weekend, guys. Much love. Peace.